welcome everybody to my channel. We're at the Leetonia Beehive Coke Mines. Welcome to the Beehive Coke Ovens in Leetonia, Ohio. It's a nice little park out here. Got a little picnic area out front. When you come down, I think there's a couple little restrooms down here you can use. As soon as you come into the parking area, you're met with the Coke ovens right here. And they go all around the parking lot. Of course, my vehicle's sitting there. But yeah, it goes. Then there's a little bridge, and the rest of the ovens are going across the little bridge. So, take you down there and let you take a look. If you didn't know what a coke oven is, it's when they bring coal, as you see on top over here, there would be railroad tracks and cars coming across. And I believe this is one of the cars they have out here that would have been there. Now, down underneath would be where they had a second set of cars, and that's when they get done with the doing their heating of the coal and getting all the impurities out of it and making it into coke. They would dump them out and put them into these cars down here on a separate railway, and it would go down, and I'll take you across into that trench. I believe there's a trench here and there's a trench over there. So, and I believe that's one of the cars that would have been down in the trench. So that would have been down in the trench. This would have been up on the top. And I think there's a picture of it somewhere online, and I tried to look it up and put it on here. But man, these things are pretty cool. That's what they would have looked like there if they wouldn't have caved in and stuff. But that's right there in the parking lot. So let's take across the bridge here, and this is a nature preservation. So they have bike paths they made, and I believe it's 10 acres, and it goes down that way to the left, and there's bike paths that they paved so bikes can go and ride out here. So here's one of the trenches, goes under the first bridge and goes down, and you see the coke ovens down there. I'm not going to try to walk down that way, but I guess the railway would be under here where they dumped them out, and it would go on down. And then here's the second set. There's supposed to be 200 of these ovens out here. I picked a cold day. I think it's like 20 degrees out today. And they say if you ever come here, don't walk on top of these because they do cave in, and you'll go right inside it, and you don't know what kind of animals are living inside. But here's one of the trenches. It's still pretty cool to see. It looked like they cleared out a bunch of shrubs. That's good for us. I hear a woodpecker or a beaver or something out here. You can see oh, there's a woodpecker up there somewhere. But that's a nice little drop down there. Oh, there's one that's cleared out. You can see how it would go in, but there was an opening at the top, and they would go in there, and it was like a big furnace. It looks like one of them pizza oven deals. Looks like they cleaned some of this out, which is good for us. Now that side, I wouldn't say. They look pretty caved in. But it looks like they might be working on this, clearing some of these out. Hope so. Sorry if you can hear me breathing so heavy. It is like bitterly cold out here. I'm gonna put my other glove on. Yeah, the stone, like you can see the brick, and then you can see the stone wrapped around it. Yeah, there's one that caved in, like the tree broke, came down and went through. But yeah, there's supposed to be 200 of these. Oh boy, there's another one that kind of caved in. Oops, almost stepped in a hole. Alright, well, I'll end this part here. See if I can go around the top. I don't think there's any railroad tracks down here. They said they removed them all. Gotta take my glove back off. So I just walked that length of all the coke ovens here. This is the backside. And once you get back here, there's a little path, a bike path. This is the back of all the ovens. And when you come down, if you're ever in this area, there's a nice little park over here. Let's go take a look at the park. It's kind of steep for walking. I don't have hiking shoes on. Just got regular old tennis shoes. I don't know what that building is. I'm assuming it's to hold salt and stuff in the wintertime, or for mowing and stuff in the summer. So yeah, that's a nice. You got another little pavilion over here. Plenty of parking. Oh yeah. Of course, I'm out here at 8 a.m. like a knucklehead. Freezing. I have a little sign over here that explains more about the coke ovens. Let's go take a look. See if I'll zoom in on a section at a time so you can read it. If you want to pause each section. Now this sign actually says a lot more. There's a picture of it there. I don't know if I get my finger right there with the train that would be on top. And there's the ovens below it. See if I get a close up. You can see the trains above the coke ovens. Some of the pictures. And then, oh, and there's the iron company that would have got all the coke from here. And this is all about the trail here. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can read it. You can pause it. There's all kinds of things to visit here. That's a video I'm going to be doing next, is that Centennial Bridge. And there's a sign right outside this little picnic area. I'm not going to walk this. I don't feel like walking 10 acres. But there's a bike path going down this way. It goes this way. And I'm going to head back. Whew. And I'm frozen. Oh, there's some, I didn't even see that. The wall over here. I don't see if you see it on the other side of that building right there. I think that was part of the railway. And there's porta potties out here if you're worried about restrooms. In the little town of Leetonia, if you get hungry, if you didn't bring anything to eat. Take a look at this wall. It's got to be part of that that railway system, because that looks man-made. All kinds of birds out here. If you're a bird watcher. I just had a cardinal. He took off on me. Yeah, plenty of wildlife out here. That is cool. Wow, look at that brick. That thing came down on something. That thing is massive. Whew. But yeah, that was man-made. That is a cool wall. Didn't even pay attention to it when I was coming down here. But let's head back. So like I was saying, on the left side, when you come off that bridge, wow, that's pretty cool. When you come off the left side of the bridge, there's a bike path that connects all the way around. and goes back to that little park. And I'll walk a little bit of it. I'm not walking all the way. Like I say, I picked the wrong day to be out here. It's just bitterly cold and I didn't wear the right stuff. So we'll do a little walking back here. There's a little bridge here, and let's take a peek. That's about as far as I'm going to go. But if you like nature and you do like walking, this would be a good little area to come to. Glad they made little bridges. I think the bike path goes to the right. But you can walk it. Not me. Holy crap. There's a bunch of animals, just scared me. I don't know what took off running. But yeah, there's a little bridge if you want to go over there, get scared by the animals like I just did. Or you can continue on a bike path. As you can tell, I'm the only one out here right now because everybody else is smart. Plus, the big game is today, Ohio State versus Michigan. Of course, you know I'm in Ohio, so go Bucks. Of course, I might regret that when the video comes out. Who knows? It's always a close game every year, no matter what the rankings are. I give props to both teams. Not really. I just give props to the Buckeyes. So yeah, if you come out here, there's no place to buy anything to eat. No vending machines or nothing like that, but they do have picnic areas. They do have porta potties. There is a bathroom there, but I went inside it. I don't know if you can see that little building over there. Can't zoom in because I got gloves on. But it's a little dirty. So I'd rather use the porta potty. But yeah, this has been a cool little adventure. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. And you know, I really need subscribers. I don't mean to get down and start begging, but I would like to get monetized as soon as I can. It would really help me. All right. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on my next video, and it'll probably be that Centennial Bridge.